Greetings, fellow Demon Slayers. This is Timon and Mari here today with another League of Maidens video. So, for today, I have to say I found something really weird in the game. So I'm gonna go into a stronghold and show it to you guys. I don't know if I'd call it a bug, but it is definitely like really useful if you want to like kind of cheese the entire game. And I've tested it like in both Freedom City and in the Necropolis Desert. The only two things that it doesn't work on are bomber bugs, and it doesn't seem to work on Seraph. But everything else, yeah, this is... I'll just show you guys. It's really going to sound stupid if I try to explain it. So we're going to just buff up the stronghold, because why not? Okay, and then we'll pop an EXP ticket. Alrighty, let's go. So I'm gonna kind of show it off. I'll finish the run, and I'll even do it to the boss so you guys can really see. So we're gonna do our usual practice of just gathering the enemies, and then we're gonna just kind of get up on this guy. We missed him. Let's pull him. All right. So as you can see, they all just don't do anything. They just don't. They just stop. They just keep running at the enemy you're on top of. This even works if you're on smaller enemies. So, yeah, I don't know what to think of this, but I'll just kind of do it through the dungeon so you can see like that it's pretty idiot-proof. All right, let's pop Gauntlet. Let's keep it moving. I kind of hope I get something like creepers here too, so I can show it off on other enemies. Let's see, what do we have here? Alright, perfect. So this room has no elemental. So I'm just going to hop on these scavengers. See? And they just immediately stop attacking the moment I get up here. I can even step onto the brutes and the scavengers won't attack me. See? Okay, maybe they will. But like, it's really weird. Like, I don't know what's causing it in the code. But it's... Oh. I really wish I didn't find this, and I'm not sharing it so people can exploit it per se. I want the devs to see this so they can fix it. Because you shouldn't be able to do that. Like here, we have a bunch of swarm enemies who can like literally fly. Get up there. So, you think they would fly up here and start hitting me, but instead they just stay down there. And like you get sometimes like the last room where the guys can kind of poke at you. In some cases it depends on enemy height, in others it doesn't. For example, if you're standing on like a Risen, a Nightmare won't attack you. It's like she just can't do it. But I guess Scavengers can if you're low enough for them. So let's blow these guys up. So I'd love to hear what people think, like in the comments about this, because this is a really weird one. Like, it literally turns the game over, because as long as you don't kill the thing you're actually on, theoretically you're just invulnerable. So let's, yeah, see, I think I'm on a creeper right now. Yeah, I'm on like all of them. And again, they just don't know. Like those guys down there are like, I guess they're attacking, but they're not hitting me. My shield isn't going down. Death comes. And then he's just retarded because you can like aim your reticle downward, circle them, and then just like do whatever ability you feel like. So, I mean, it's not that you need this after a certain point. You end up basically able to one-shot anything like with relative ease. But just the fact that it's possible means that lower level people could theoretically exploit it, and that's bad for like the game. And the only reason I even figured out about this is because, like, playing warrior, because I have a warrior alt now, I'm so used to being a tank and taking literally no damage, that when I swap to my warrior, like, sometimes I would start jumping to avoid damage, where before, like, playing the tank, I never really even implemented the jump button. And it basically ended up happening that when I was playing my warrior and getting used to the habit of jumping, I went back to my tank and kind of started doing it too, because I developed a bad habit, and then she just kind of conveniently landed on something, and then I was like, wait a minute, they're not doing anything. What's going on here? Like, I think people need to see this. We'll go one more room. My shield is getting low, but I think we're almost at the end. Yeah, the next room is the boss. So I don't know, maybe I'll like hop on something and then just like kill ISIS with just like the gun. Just to be that guy. Alrighty. So we're gonna do this, do a little bit of this. Bam, there we go. So don't try, if you're gonna do this, like don't try jumping on the boss's head. They move around too much. And they will still try to attack you even though you're on something. Don't try jumping on bombers, they'll explode. And Seraph, don't jump on anything because nothing in there is really big enough for you to be able to avoid her. She can still hit you even if you're on top of the biggest enemy that she would spawn, which I believe would be the Foul. So don't do that. The reason it works with ISIS is because elementals, if you look at them, they're actually bigger than her. So let's drop a circle and just like start the DPS. Okay. So let's find the elemental. There he is. Alright, now I'm just going to kind of stay here. And as you can see, she literally jumped attack and couldn't get to me. I think I'll just like do an emote to really add insult to injury. Let's do this sweet waifu dance. Yeah. We're chilling now, boys. This is it. This is how you beat the game. So yeah, I'll just let her like try to do some... I think the jump is the only thing that would have a chance of hitting me. And I had it one time, which was really weird. Something hit me, and my characters actually went into a full knockdown. Because I'm sure you guys notice, like, if you play the game a lot, when you get hit in this game, you don't really get knocked down or take any hit stun. You kind of just take damage, and it's the same for the enemies. The only thing that really seems to stun is, like, if you shoot at something and this happens. I think that might have staggered her. But either way, like, yeah, so you don't get knocked over, like a fighting game, I guess is the best way to put it, where there can be true knockdowns. But I was standing on something in Freedom City, and I don't know what nicked me. I think it was a Nightmare's purple ball. And it actually made my character fly up into the air slow motion and land on her back. And while I was down, everything surrounded me, and I was actually in true iframes. Like, they actually could not hurt me while I was grounded. So I haven't been able to replicate that again. I've only had that happen once. But it happened while doing this and testing this out. I also want to thank Chijiko for taking his character Chroma out and testing it, because I kind of didn't want to keep testing it on hardcore in case I made a mistake and fell in the middle of something and died. So he plays softcore, so he tested it thoroughly. And yeah, it worked for him too. So it's not just something like I can do. It's really easy to replicate. You just want to get on top of a mob. In the cases of bosses, you just want to be above their head like this, and then you can't hit them. And I'll repeat it again. Do not jump on bombers if you're going to do it. Wow, she despawned the enemies? So if she, oh, that's really funny. So now you know what happens if she plays through her spawn ability. It despawns everything and then respawns it. So that's silly. You'd think that the game would punish you by swarming you with more enemies if you can't like push out the DPS to kill everything before the boss does that ability again. So that's a tip to the devs. Like, I think that could make the game a little more challenging. Also, we need to find something to fix this, because it's almost like the trash mobs don't even know I'm here, and Isis knows I'm here, but she can't really do fuck all about it. Like, you see here, I'm literally chilling, like, I'm just chilling. It's ridiculous. Let's, pop this. Get a little more damage. I think I've showed you guys enough. And we're gonna just, like, shoot the ground. Okay, so she's dead. So yeah, I'm surprised that that's even a thing. I don't know what's causing it, but I do hope it gets fixed, because it's really a corny way to play the game. Like, we already have, like, the issue in the desert where you can kind of jump onto, like, oh, I suck. No, I'm kind of up here, I guess. But yeah, you can kind of jump onto this and not get hit by the boss either. A lot of people already know that. The easiest way to get rid of this is just to make the fire actually hurt you. I'm surprised it doesn't already. I wonder if this little Anubis statue can be mounted. Let's try that. I'm kind of just BSing now because I'm just curious of all of what. I seem to kind of go through him. One more time. No, it feels like there's an invisible wall there, or my jumping sucks. But either way, that's going to be the video. I just wanted to share that with you guys. I wouldn't suggest exploiting it because it's really kind of cheesy. It makes the game feel like even easier than it already is. So, yeah, just again, no, don't jump on bombers. Don't jump on things when fighting Seraph. And when you're fighting Isis, make sure you are on the elemental, or she can still hit you. The only thing I haven't tested in the game was the world bosses, because I'm positive that you'll probably just get a car chucked at you if you try to do it against Artemis. And Union, maybe, because it is one-on-one, but I don't know if you'd be able to just get up on her head like that. I may put the game on softcore and test it just to see if that would even be possible, but I haven't tried it against the world bosses yet. So, we got twerking waifu here. Yeah, that looks good. Alrighty. Either way, if you guys found it helpful or informative, please like and subscribe, as it really does help out the channel. I wish you guys a great rest of your day. Good luck out there farming bosses. I hope you get what you want. I was actually lucky enough to get a Seraph Gauntlet yesterday, so I hope that you guys are faring well in the Gauntlet department and the cosmetics, and I will catch you guys tomorrow with another video. Take care.